got Cung Lee. He's 8-2 versus Rich Ace Franklin. He's 29-6. Lee, 88% of his wins by KO. Franklin, 52% by KO and a fucking 34% by submission. And the odds from BetDSI, that's right. Lee at plus 215, Franklin at minus 275. So this is a good matchup. I actually like this fight because Lee is 40 and Franklin is 38. So we kind of joke about a senior league, but I think they kind of need it. And this fight makes probably the most sense out of all fights that we've seen of late.
Yes, sir.
A little southpaw versus southpaw action also. Mm-hmm. Here's the weird fact, and Lee has gone win-loss, win-loss, win. So he's trending for a loss. And Franklin's gone win-loss, 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 win. Trending for a loss.
Can they both lose?
Might as well. Someone has to. And like we were talking before, you said the TRT thing. Both of them.
No TRT.
They'll negate the TRT. Lee said he has got a new trainer now. So he had the same trainer he has now he had before the Cote fight.
Okay.
So his conditioning looked a lot better in that fight.
Yeah.
So I believe this is going to be 5 rounds. So
it is 5 rounds.
Thank you. Verified. I always like Franklin to go past 2 rounds. If he does, it's all Franklin. Mm-hmm. Before 2, I like Lee. Also, Lee's coming back from that foot injury. And did you see that thing where he did some bloodletting on his foot?
No.
What, to like they poked holes in his foot and like squeezed the blood out, and his toes are all fucking crooked and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to just throw up the video. I don't know if
it's disgusting. But he is from the Asian Eastern culture type of lifestyle, so I'm not surprised. They do weird shit.
I'm all for that. I was like, look at that toe.
Ew.
That can't be good.
Probably not. They should re-break that.
But then he just jabs him, so I don't know what the official injury was on him at the time.
Maybe that's the toes fucked up. That's why they're...
But he said he needed to squeeze the old bad blood out. So the guy just jabs him a bunch of times.
It's fucking retarded. There's no bad blood in his toe. Anyways, I'd have to make a comment. When you're taking videos, turn your phone sideways and then hit record, fuckers. Not before. It's so annoying when I see this shit and it's like straight up and down line of video and it doesn't take up the whole...
passing out yet?
No, I'm good.
I'll restart.
I can't really see that, so it's good.
It's all good. I'll post some footage of him squeezing the blood
I won't be
out.
watching that. I'm a little squeamish with the blood when it's being poked.
Okay. I hear squeaky floors. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. Your wife is pacing. She's going to kill us when we
She's talking to your wife, so...
Wonderful.
That's awesome.
Even better.
So, does Franklin have trouble with southpaws? Because a lot of the losses he has are to southpaws. Mm-hmm. And, like, Machida, Anderson twice, and Belfort. So...
Yeah, but look at the competition.
I know. I mean, that's the 4 of his 6 are the southpaws. So.
And, you know, Machida... was Machida?
It was like, a long time ago.
Yeah,
Machida.
Belfort. That was at a catch. I mean,
that was at a funky
192-pound division or something. That could have gone either way because he just got on the bad end of the Belfort flurry there. And then Silva. Come on.
Yeah. He's gonna wreck everybody.
Yeah, I would say no. I would say just coincidence. But do you want me to?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I'm still kind of on the fence because. It's one of those ones, again, where the heart will say pick Franklin. The head is saying pick Lee, especially, like, should have, like, a home
Let me see if I can sway the head.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Go for that, then,
okay,
brother.
let's break it down, okay? If you're looking at Lee versus Franklin, the grappling department, I would definitely give to Rich. Mm-hmm. I think Lee on the ground has no answer for anything Rich is going to give. And the one thing that Rich has, which a lot of fighters Lee maybe hasn't fought recently had necessarily, is
big black cock.
IQ.
Oh, damn it. Had to get that
Fight
Olive Garden
IQ.
in.
Rich is dude. He's a master at like coming up with the right game plan to fight guys, and he's not gonna fall for that fancy pants like striking bullshit. So I say he lets Lee burn himself out in the first round, because I mean Lee likes to throw that fancy kicks and all this stuff, and Rich isn't gonna be where those kicks are. I think he's probably working right now to kind of figure out where, if he's should be close, should be far, should be back out. And, Cung Lee gets tired, man. The guy gets tired.
I don't know. He looked all right against Gote.
Yeah.
That was only 3 rounds, though.
I know.
He has to go 5. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Because look at the Vanderlei Silva fight with Rich Franklin, where, Vanderlei blew it all out, and I think it was the second round. Like, it was close to getting stopped, and then he was fucked for the rest of the fight.
And Ace has gone the distance in 25 minutes, like, more than once.
And he is I'll say it, I've said it once and I'll say it again. He's probably one of the best 5-round figers there is.
Yes.
He needs to just get past. He needs to get into the championship rounds, and then you're done. He just melts you.
Yeah, I think he's gonna melt Lee earlier. I'm feeling like a 3rd round melting. I think Lee.
Take Franklin.
I think Lee burns himself out in the first round, and if he doesn't catch Rich early, he's in big trouble. Even the second round, it's gonna be tough for him to. Once Franklin starts working his game, I really feel like Franklin's gonna want to close the distance. Maybe get this fight to the ground or against the cage. And I'm thinking like a 3rd round kind of a knockout. Franklin's no slouch in the stand-up. If Lee's tired and he's not able to throw those kicks, with speed, Rich is going to shake that shit off, and he's going to finish him. I feel like he's going to knock out Cung Lee in the 3rd round. That's
wouldn't upset me.
It wouldn't, well.
It wouldn't upset me.
That's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't know. What do you...
I got a feeling.
You really think Lee's more technical, more...
The stand-up, on the ground, though. But I think... I got a feeling Lee's going to catch him with the fucking kick to the body and
something he hasn't seen before, maybe?
Maybe like a spinning back kick, or maybe like how David the Crow Loiseau threw on Charles McCarthy, where he caught him with that one.
Yep.
And fuck. I have a feeling we're going to see something like that in the 2nd round, and I don't want to see Franklin lose, but I feel he's gonna lose. So my prediction is early for Lee. If it goes past 2, it's all Franklin. But I'm going to take Lee with the 2nd round, spinning back kick. Take that to go. Kale.
I can't argue that, for sure. I think it's a tight fight. And
is like my face tight? My skin is tightening up as the show progresses.
Is the UFC kind of giving us a seniors division lately with this whole... The matchups seem intriguing with the older guys. Seems like, they're kind of headed in that direction without saying it, and...
That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to extend the careers of some of these guys too, you don't want to feed them some fucking lions.
Like BJ Penn.
that is
he asked for that shit though.
Changing or passing of the guard kind of fight. But they did the same.
He's going to win.
They did the same thing when Rich Franklin first came into the UFC. They fed him Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
Or fed Ken Shamrock to him, and it was kind of a changing of the guard kind of fight. And not that this fight is along those lines, but that BJ Penn, Roy McDonald fight sure seems like that.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the replacement for GSP.
Not. BJ's going to school his ass. Don't worry.
We'll see.
I will give you my prediction when the time comes.
It's probably going to be a John Fitch draw.
No. BJ Penn via submission.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I got Lee.
I'll take Franklin.
Surprising. You have Franklin, and the Magic 8 Ball is taking Cung Lee.
Smart move.
Chicken pow.